My name is Clint Miklinchek, and this is my wife, Deborah.
Debbie Miklinchek. We started coming to Redemption 5 years ago when it was still downtown at the gig. I was looking for a church. I'd seen it pop up on Facebook, and my kids were getting older. They were in high school. They were losing interest in the church we were going to, and I wanted to come visit and see if I can keep them in a younger, youthful church, and I just didn't want them to lose focus and lose their sight, on God. So we came to visit, and we come from Assemblies of God Church, so we were dressed Pentecostal wardrobe. And
yeah, I remember the first time that I came. The things I noticed the most was number one, I was overdressed. I was the oldest person there, so, and it was at a bar, so it was a whole new experience. God always shows up, and the joy and the happiness that I've received by giving and being available to help, whether it be in time or financially or whatever, it feels so good. But what's amazing for me as I've walked through this journey is God always shows up more than I could ever do or give or anything. It just always comes back. I never really know how, and I don't really worry about how or if. I just know from experience. It's just always like, wow, I didn't even see that coming. Well, must have done something right. I must have been listening, and I don't always, but sometimes I feel like maybe I've listened well enough because God just did something for me, and I just did not even see it coming.
I've learned you can't outgive God, so He's blessed, and there's so many ways that we can't even count. I mean, just
what are you driving?
I'm driving a free vehicle. It only cost me gas, so that was a blessing. Sharing, inviting, that one extra person, you've already multiplied the kingdom. So.
Seeing me 10 years ago and seeing me today as two different people, really, for those that knew. But also 10 years of showing my, or so of showing my family and my children, this is what you do, and seeing those seeds start to grow. The word that came to me a week or so ago is abide, meaning wait on the Lord, and just abide, man. Just wait on the Lord because He's going to show up, and it's going to be nice.
And that was the main reason we came to the church, was because I was coming by myself a lot of the times, and when we were renovating this building, and they handed out the Sharpies to everybody, and go put a scripture on the beams and the drywall, and it took me back. I was like, well, I don't know what to write. And then I just looked at the door, and I said, I want my family to come through those doors. And they'll have.
And she would not quit harping on me to come to this church.
No, it wasn't me.
She drugged me in here scratching and kicking, but I'm glad she did.